So if you're anything like me and you don't like keeping things stock, here's just a quick little tutorial for a Tamiya Subaru Brat. Now, the Subaru Brat is a really unique vehicle. I love it. But there's one thing that I don't like about it is how hard these tires are. They get no traction in pretty much anything. So what I'd like to do is change up the tires. Now, the thing with the Subaru Brat is you actually have a live drive in the back, and then you just have just a free-floating bearing in the front. So to go out and buy normal 12mm hex wheels isn't going to work for this application. So I decided to try to outsource some tires. So for me, outsourcing tires is actually just going to my tire bin. And what I found is this is actually, I believe, a 1.5 tire from the Trailfinder 2. Now these tires on the Trailfinder 2 weren't the best, but compared to the stock Tamiyas, they're not near as hard, and they have a little bit of a higher profile. So it's gonna give a little bit more height on top of the Brat, and it's also gonna give it a little bit more traction. So for this to work, there's something that we need to do. So first off, you take the wheel. Let me see my hand here probably. And you're going to want to pull out the 4 screws. So once you get those off, and you want to pull the tire out. Now, these tires are rock hard. I've actually soaked these down in WD-40, SC1, which is a motorcycle silicone spray, kind of like a detailer and cleaner. And yeah, they're a real bear to get off. Not near as bad as the grasshoppers, I'll tell you that. Good 4-letter words come out of my mouth on those ones. So now, when we actually go to put this on, there's going to be a problem. So, let me just kind of show you. So the tires do fit. They work really nice actually. But the problem that we have, let me just do this on camera. It never works out good. Alright. So we're on both sides here. Now when the thing is, what you want to do is, let me see here, try to do this right. When you put the tire in, or the rim back together, you're going to want to put it in the right way, there we are, and then beads in the back. So as you can tell, this tire has to sit on the inside, but once we start to do this, the tire is actually too thick, so the bead is too thick to go around or sit inside the bead lock. So the bead lock, for one, since the bead on this tire is too big, it won't sit in, and you can't actually clamp these things together. Another thing is it sits so high that it makes the tire very wobbly. So what I've done to fix that and correct that problem, take the tire, turn it inside out. The bead here and the bead here, this is much thicker. So you take this, grab yourself I use body scissors. Now remember, once you do this, you will not be able to probably use these on your RC 4-wheel drive unless you glue them on. Cut around like so. You're going to want to do that on both sides. This will now make it so you can use your 3-piece wheels And you can still use your stock tires if you find you don't really like these ones, you didn't glue them on or anything. So now, back, set right. Like so. Kind of like now. For this particular, for the Brat here, I'm not using any inserts. These tires are still firm enough as they are, so I'm not going to bother putting any inserts in. And then you just put your fasteners back in. Okay, and there you have it. So now you have Subaru Brat that's got a wicked kind of scale wheel that's reusable. You can reuse the stock wheels if you want, or have any combination that you want. And I think that looks pretty darn good. Now don't get me wrong, I love the look of the stock wheels. I think they're awesome, but the fact that these will give you more traction are definitely, you know, and they're going to be a lot softer too. So since I don't have foams in this, probably what I'll do is I'll punch some holes in it, because as you can tell, I'm not sure if you can see that in the camera now, there's flat spots. So the thing is, if these get full of water, it doesn't really matter, because you can just pull them back apart and there you go. Anyway, that's kind of a quick little tip on your Subaru Brat, or any other little Tamiya that you want to do this with. I think it's awesome. These are spare tires that I just sit kicking around for 2 seconds of cutting them up, installing them. There you go, you're all set. Well, thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to subscribe to my channel. I got some weird stuff, some cool stuff, and just me talking stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye now. GoPro, stop recording.